challenge that we're dealing with gives us the opportunity, actually the obligation in my opinion, to change paradigm, to go to another level of complexity of organization in our society.
Right.
And doing that with the Stone Age concept of a single currency is just not even part of the map. You put in one pot all patriarchal societies, whether it's in China, Mesopotamia, the Greeks, the Romans, the Renaissance, and us today, okay? All of them have a monopoly of a centralizing currency with positive interest rates. And that's issued from the top. It's actually a way of extracting resources to the top through interest, right? Interest is actually extracting resources from the people who don't have enough money to the people who have already a lot, right? That's what the definition of the process is. Well, interest is a way of actually, if you want to have some security in life, you need to accumulate money. And you live from the interest, right? So we're talking the greed process.
So what's your kind of basic proposal as to how to kind of adjust the basic underlying design principles of the system?
What you need is diversity of currency tools, but different types of money create different type of behaviors. You don't deal with your frequent flyer miles the same way with dollars. Okay, that's one example which has not much of a social benefit, like how do you take care of elderly people, how do you give incentives for people to think about the environment, how do you, I mean, there's a whole series of tools.
Can you give me some examples?
All right. Let me give you the Japanese furiakipu example. Furiakipu translates literally as a caring relationship ticket. One furiakipu is 1 hour that I spend on helping an elderly or a handicapped person. It's a time-based currency where 1 hour of this kind of services you get into in your account. It's electronic. Okay? So it's a savings account. What can I do with that? Well, first application is, let's say I have a flu, and well, I give a phone call and someone picks up my kids that are part of the network. It's not just an unknown person, it's someone I can rely on, right? Now, what's fascinating is that they made a survey among the elderly people themselves, and they asked the following question. What do you prefer? The services provided by people who are paid in yen, in the national money, or services provided in furiakipu? Universal answer, furiakipu. Why? The relationship is different. That little old lady in my street represents my mother. So if her rice needs to be cooked a little more, I will do that. That feels itself. They perceive that. So we have actually a demonstration here that different types of money create different relationships. It's one of cooperation rather than competition.